Hello and welcome to RWQ Queensland September update. And I have to say, it was a cracking good month. We came in at 677 million for the month in trading. The challenge is our stock, 1,116 properties only listed for the month. Last month, ironically, 1,118. Our auction percentages are a little bit lower, but our volume's higher. So sitting just under 30%, they're still very competitive against our closest competitor. One of the things that really stood out though for the month of September was a lot of businesses doing some really good numbers. Interestingly, all of the PBs are on the Sunshine Coast. You can see here with Kawana, Mountain Creek and Sippy Downs. So good times on the Sunshine Coast, but good times throughout the state. So we've got low levels of stock, high number of inquiry, lots of people coming through open for inspections. We're trending really well for our head towards the end of the year. In property management, this makes sense. We're sitting at about 48,000 properties, but we're down a little bit because we've had a few of our guys sell their managements recently, and of course that will affect numbers, but I'm sure that will grow back in time. When we take a look at our leap for the month, it's Glennis Austin from Ray Paddington, a superstar in our company, someone so consistently professional in the way in which they look after the needs of their clientele. Congratulations to you, Glennis. And of course, we've got a lunch coming up. It's an event for Charles Lilly. I do encourage you, if you can support this or if you wish to attend on the 19th, this Saturday, you'll see the website here, which is the Charles Lilly Spinal Care Fund. Do click on that. You can get to go to the lunch this Saturday, proudly organised by Max Hagelis, doing a fantastic job there. If you have any events that you want to have me communicate, please do forward them to me for my next CEO update. Then of course, we've had the awards in September. We've gone through that, but what we haven't gone through is the regions of which people were top 10. We've had high inquiry and requests for this, so that's what we're going to do. So looking at North Queensland, you can see the top 10 salespeople here. Going into Central Queensland, you can also see our top 10 salespeople. Congratulations to you. And of course, if you want to have a closer look at this, you just need to push the pause button when viewing the video. Then we go to the Sunshine Coast, again our top 10 for the year being 18-19 financial. And then we go to north of the river, Brisbane, some familiar names in there, some great success been had. And then of course south of the river, and after we've had a look through who our top 10 are south of the river, Brisbane for that financial year, we have a look at the Gold Coast. And of course, I will mention Sam Go, who was coincidentally also our #1 for Queensland 5 years in a row. Now, of course, there's a competition on, driven by Mark McLeod. It's our state against state, mate against mate. It's our appraisal-a-thon. It's coming up very soon on the 30th of October. This means that your team needs to be prepared to be in competition with other offices throughout the whole of Australasia. It's not just a state competition, it's a competition that we're running for the whole group, and the details are obviously available to you on Whiteboard. And I just want to welcome Sam and Phil Hargrave and the team joining us now, Ray Pomona, previously Hargraves Real Estate. These are the #1 operation business in the area, and I'd like to congratulate them and thank them for joining us and strengthening the ranks of our Ray White business on the Sunshine Coast. And then in closing, it's a little bit early, but why not get in? We have our property management conference coming up in March 2020. I want to really start communicating this strongly so that all the property management teams can organise for what is the best property management conference of the year. So start planning to attend. Do have a great month, and I look forward to reporting to you the next month in our next catch up. Thank you.